Hell yeah, I want my boobs to grow over time. Boy.
Secure communication with human asset established. Greetings, human asset. Welcome to SCUM Island tutorial protocol provided by the Tech One Corporation. My designation is Dual Energetic Entity Neural Appliance
We
or
don't
DE.
care.
I am an artificial intelligence created by the Tech One Corporation tasked with overseeing the SCUM show protocols including the preparation of human assets. If you wish to activate the tutorial, please do so on your journal interface.
I do not
Secure channel closed.
I do not wish to ever hear from you. Ever. Again. Not even if there's a fire. fucking bore.
Hey, are we good to hop back in?
I'm in. I'm playing.
Oh, fuck you very much.
Fuck you very much. I landed up here in the snow.
Oh,
I'm
you get
already
teleport.
doing my thing. I was able to direct the parachute. I landed inside this hotel up here in the snow.
Yeah, I was able to really. I don't know if they fixed that or what, but I could control the parachute a lot.
Much better. I just wanted to check this stuff up here because I thought it might be an easy way to score some items, you know?
Sure, I got a cleaver that way.
Oh, baby.
That's what did I start? Probably 9:30. 6 hours.
But the loot definitely sucks. That won't let me pick it up.
KG already fixed the loot.
Well, it's sucking right now. I'm not going to lie. It's not like, well, okay, it's not like what I'm used to. You know, like every car's got a bow in it. And
Yep. Nope. Holy, she's hot.
oh, baby. I did on intelligence. I put medium medical, and I did basic awareness, basic survival, and basic engineering. I didn't really want to do that, but I did it.
I did 2.7 strength, 2.0 cons, 2.7 dex, 4.6 intelligence.
Yeah. Now, I just found a set of the blue 9-volt batteries that were 0 out of 2 in a garbage can, so we need to watch that. Why would you find fucking dead batteries as loot?
Right?
So just be mindful. That could be something. Okay.
Not sure where my truck went.
You gotta keep track
Oh,
of your
there it
shit,
is.
man. I found on single player pretty quickly. I spawned south of the A0 bunker, and the mechs were on, but I just turned their damage off. And then I went up to the brick factory, and I found a 100-pound ballista.
Oh, nice.
And since I had rolled 3.0 strength, that's because archery is my thing, you know. Since I had rolled 3.0 strength and medium archery, I could pull it already and shoot with it. As much as a
Bro,
fucking grind as that was, I said, I am not grinding archery again. Although I would be better at it now because I know the trick to it, you know.
mm-hmm. Yep, you would be.
Fuck my life. I found another thread. Okay, here's what we gotta do. I'm definitely taking that. I heard a Blame the Borer out there, but I did not go after him. I just heard something else too. I think it was that boar.
AG on?
I can't tell because I don't have Discord.
Oh, I mean, he's on, but I can't hear him.
He did mute himself earlier, so that could be a thing. No, I just spent the last couple hours out mowing the grass and weed eating.
Oh, I bet you that was fun.
Yeah. Well, I suspect that's what I'm gonna have to do. You know, like every weekend when I come home, I'm gonna have to cut grass. Fucker.
He's hot.
I don't have to worry about getting hot up here.
Nope.
Puppets are spawning in. I just had one scream. Okay, I guess the bra and panties are gonna have to go.
Yeah. Yeah, surprise, surprise. First thing he kicks off is the bra and the panties.
I found a bra on my last recording and I mentioned your name. I know that will come as a complete shock to you.
That'll come as a complete shock. The damn forgot his bra.
I said Maximus. I said, oh, I guess Maximus has come over to my single player.
Funny.
Pretty funny, right?
That is funny.
Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that. I have rope on me, dumbass.
Why are you not here?
Where?
I need your eyes.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, I'm just creating this house and... Why? I was trying to make this big deck for people to hang out on.
A huge deck?
Yeah, not a huge dick, but a huge deck.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Egg.
Single player, I have not found a repair kit, airplane or car repair kit, but I did find a quad and a gas can early on. Are you trying to build something?
I am. heck? Ugh.
Ugga dugga.
It like turns blue for a split. There we go.
Now my girl says she's slightly cold because I cut up her bra, panties, and socks. What a bitch. I know what her problem is. Don't eat the yellow snow.
Viva!
Say Viva Las Vegas?
Oh, I got a cleaver.
You and those cleavers.
I like a good cleaver.
I mean, who doesn't? Who wouldn't? Well, that sucked. Used up my... Well, this should work. Yeah. I'll make that 35-pound bow, you bitch. Because I found some real rope. That was one of the first things I just found. So we're going to drop the bent pitchfork. And I'm going to need... I found 2 thread already. One's a 7, one's a 6. So that's good.
It is good.
Very
Thread
good.
is life.
Thread is life. I've been told that. So now I got my little axe and my bow. Oh, I should make some arrows. Fuck, I didn't mean to use my little axe. God damn it. That's one thing I've still done. Messed up. Instead of putting the
Undiddly messed up.
It's not the end of the world, because the axes are easy to build. It's just a pain in the ass. So I try to use up the knife when I can. And since I heard a puppet in the vicinity, I suspect I can go shoot one and make a thread and make a quiver. Like, I'm not fully kitted yet, but... Okay, that's gone. I will tell you some of the things are not showing up. Similar to before this most recent patch, you literally have to click on them to get the game to recognize them. They will not show up in the vicinity. And I thought, okay, well maybe it's an awareness thing, but I had like medium plus 50% awareness. I should be able to see shit, you know.
Yeah.
It's a game thing. I'll just make another little axe here in a minute.
Yeah. You can put the cleaver on your back.
I didn't remember that. %54. Did I search this shit? Should be plenty of scrap, so that won't be a problem. Up here at this hotel resort, whatever. Food might be a little tougher to come by. I'm digging through the garbage. Here we go. I got a zucchini. My girl
Zucchini.
likes a zucchini. Oh yeah. Puppets are spawning again. I just heard another one screaming, so I'll have to watch out. Okay, I got eyes on one. One's got eyes on me. Where the fuck is it? I heard it screaming. Is it outside the fence? Oh, here he comes. Oh, he just like teleported over to me. That's kind of cool. He just like did the vampire, you know, the glide
Yep.
right to me. It's a big stand. And I did do medium melee and medium archery, so that was a good choice. Good choice, Jump.
Good choice.
Now it's time for choppy choppy and smashy smashy. You know how I like my smashy smashy.
Gotta like the smashy smashy.
I do miss streaming, but it's I can't do it. I just can't do it. Yeah, now I got a bone needle. Oh, and my little axe is just covered with blood.
Darn.
Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up that. Well, actually, no. Let's wear the Spitfire jacket. Let's cut up the hat, because I already have a hat. I'll be interested to see if they fix the saw, where the little saw doesn't make any noise.
Oh yeah. It makes a lot of noise.
It does not. Well, okay, it makes a sound effect, but it makes no noise on the noise meter. Remember that?
Yeah, I think I do. Actually.
Well, I want you to. I want you to know it. Live it. Love
I
it.
think I remember you saying
Learn
that.
it. Okay.
Live it, love it, learn it. Bitch.
Bitch. Yeah, you got to throw a bitch in there.
I know, because if you don't, it just doesn't work.
Well, it's for emphasis, you know. Okay, this should help me make a puffball. And if you do try to make a puffball for the bow and it doesn't work, I figured it out eventually, but I had a thread in the vicinity that it did not like. So what I need to do really is drop this other thread over here out of the vicinity and hope the game doesn't eat it, and then come back over and make up another wait a minute. Yep, That's what did it. See, if I wasn't careful, it would use the 7 out of 10 to make a sewing kit. See?
Right.
And I don't want to do that. Now, I've got a 2 out of 10, and I had a 1 out of 10, which is great. I feel like that's perfect because I've already made a 35-pound bow with 2 puffballs on it, and I still get to make 2 sewing kits now. And I feel like a boss. And now I should be able to make a quiver, which I did, which I'm doing. But I notice if you don't have advanced survival and advanced engineering, it's so slow compared to what I was used to crafting.
Yep.
Super slow.
I take it all the way to advanced.
I heard you take it.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, now.
You're funny.
Funny how?
That's why I'm going to kill you last, Sally.
I like you, Sally. You can't kill me, Matrix. You promised. I lied.
I lied.
You know,
Remember how I said I was going to kill you last, Sally?
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You did. Remember? Yeah. I lied.
That's what I like about one of the things I like about Arnold so much is he should never, in the grand scheme of things, been any kind of actor. But people like to hear him talk. They like to see his big muscles. They like to see him shoot the shit out of stuff. And it just, all the pieces came together. It just worked for him.
Yep.
And then he was, I am the governor.
Governator.
The governator. Well, that worked out nicely. I now have 2 sewing kits. Let's go ahead and repair this Spitfire jacket. That's a 4 heat I just picked up. That's not going to be a problem. See, I lost 3 with the gloves, the socks, and the underwear. Excuse me. The socks, the underwear, and the bra, and I just added 4 heat back on for a Spitfire jacket. I'd say the problem's solved from this end.
That sounds like it's
Everything's been resolved.
Yeah.
I'm all over it. And now this is a 36% axe. I see no reason. There's never been any reason for me to search for rocks. And I'm going to drop my rope and use this tree bark rope that I made. Welcome to hell, scumbags. You know that one dev or alleged dev said they were going to fix that. I'm still searching the rock piles from all 4 sides.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That one dev that came in and I had to fight the puppet naked. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
To get a key to give away. So I'm like, okay. And maybe they were just fucking with me. I don't know. But I'm glad that they didn't do it. Or that it's not done yet. She gone. I'm not going to carry that. I'll just use this one. Hopefully I'll find something better. Well, that worked out pretty nifty. Because with real rope or with the blue wire, you know, that we sometimes
Right.
don't find any 10 out of 10, and then you find a whole fuckload of them. You can make that 35-pound bow straight away. I was just really happy I found that. Oh, I got one on me. I don't know where he is, but I heard him growl. Where you at, bitch? Oh, there he is. Oh, you hit me, you motherfucker.
Time for you to die.
Time to die. If I'd have been a little bit more patient, what would have happened is I could have made that backpack. He just gave me a C1. Bastard. I don't have any clean rags. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Go away, Snitchbot. Everyone still hates you. You see the patch notes about the head covering? You can chop them now. Allegedly. Let's just find out. Oh, that's a hat. It is a head covering, but it's not the, you know, the sack, the head sack thing. That'll give me plenty of rags. I just need another puppet skin. I'm gonna put this in my inventory. Just in case. I think you need 2 skins, 2 rope, 5 rags, and a sewing kit, which I've got most of that already. Where's that bundle at? All right, let's put that there. And that's 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and make an improvised rope. I like how they changed the graphic on that one. Looks kind of like a figure 8. That's better. Okay, and this needs to make a rope. I got 39 fame points already, but I'm still a nobody. I mean, I know in your eyes, I'm somebody.
I've got 2. So
fuck off.
fuck me running barefoot and naked through the snow backwards.
Whoa. That's unacceptable. I just need to go find one more puppet to kill. Okay.
Hey, Jump.
Yeah.
To go find yourself one more puppet to kill.
I think I'm going to. There was a jock jacket. I'm going to cut these hippie pants up. Then I'll shit can this courier backpack. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm trolling for puppets now. I think there's one out in the garden.
Would you please go de-puppet the garden?
I have a hankering to do it again. And he's down! And his name is John Cena!
You named your puppet John Cena?
Okay, I didn't. I wanted to, but I didn't. You know, what causes these puppets? Seriously. What causes these puppets to be carrying so many bolts? Why do they carry so many bolts?
Because they like to eat the bolts.
What? You can't back that up.
You're right, I can't.
He's got some Crocs. All right, this should do it. All right, where's your skin at, you fucker? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. It put everything in almost a perfect circle around me. Okay, this should do it. And I was wanting to build that backpack, which I'm building right now. And I didn't want to have to go with basic survival and basic engineering. Even though it's fairly easy to get to, I just did not want to grind that right now. I'm not in the mood. And when I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the mood. She's making it.
Perfect. Your house is done.
Awesome. And that is that, as they say. That's a done deal, baby. Now I got my animal skin quiver. I got my improvised backpack. I am like a fucking champ. I need to craft 2 bone needles. I see no reason why not. So far, everything's working flawlessly at the very, very basic level. Just so you know.
At the very basic.
And if you or KG wipes me after I just went to all this trouble, I will be quite put out. What is this? That is a wool sweater. Oh, that takes place of the hoodie? Not gonna happen.
Okay, so your house is done, and I'm gonna put the flag in the top left corner on the roof, not the
Second floor.
Not the second floor. That way I don't have to go in and outside of your house to.
Whatever. I'm
I don't
gonna
want to
go
go in there
ahead
when you
and
get
trust
jiggy
you.
with somebody.
Whoa.
You know, you freaking leave your brawl all over the place.
It's pretty much your bra. This is the Dvorak Gradek Mali. Whatever that fuck that is.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
That's what it says at the front door. Gradek Mali. Oh, and I just pulled another 9 out of 10 thread out of the garbage. See? Huh?
Nice.
Huh? So I don't need any more puffballs. Let's just go ahead and make up another sewing kit. Because thread is life.
Right.
I've got 46.
Thread is life, that's right. And don't you forget it.
I will not forget it. Your Honor. I got 2 15 out of 15 and 1 7 out of 15 thread. Sewing kits, actually, now. And I'm going to keep doing it.
But did you know that I'd been in the hospital all week?
No, I did not. I did not see that.
So I'd been in the hospital all week long.
So stop doing that.
I know, it sucks, dude. I can't even begin to tell you. with
So,
a,
are you all right or what?
well, they think I am. I had a tear in my colon that
Oh
was
shit.
allowing all of the bacteria to go into my stomach.
That's a shitty thing.
It made me really, really, really sick.
Yeah.
Pain, pain, pain like you wouldn't believe.
Do you have blood
And
in your
no, not a lot of blood actually.
really?
No blood.
Probably because it was going all in your stomach, truthfully.
Yeah. Um, so I had to spend a week in the hospital. Well, since Monday, I was in the week. I got out Thursday night, basically.
See,
Um,
that's the thing. Even as bad as I think I'm enduring, there's always somebody else who yeah, I know you're not trying to one up me. Somebody else
I'm not.
always has it worse. You know.
But I was trying to make a point about. Yeah, here it is. So the whole time I'm in the hospital, I have this one song and one verse
Yeah.
going through my head. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't fucking believe that I have this one song and this one verse going through my head.
Yeah. Do you want
And
to say what it is?
yeah, yeah. It's that she's so fine, there's no telling where the money went. Do, do. She's simply irresistible. And
That's.
that played over in my head a billion times.
You ever do any mescaline?
I don't even know what that is. So
It's
obviously no.
Oh, I just found Feudal's helmet.
Oh, cool.
That's a 3 heat. There's a puppet in here somewhere. I better watch it. Okay. It's mescaline is either made from mushrooms or shit or something, but it's like Mexican in origin. Okay. And a friend of mine told me that he did some years ago. He used to play in a band and they did all kinds of crazy shit. And he said he did mescaline and he imagined that he was a gold safety pin opening and closing. That's something that you might hear somebody who's on acid, you know, imagining things like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's what he told me. And who am I to argue with a dude that tells me he imagined he was a gold safety pin opening and closing?
I had I had a dream, a literal dream while I was in the hospital
About
that,
scum.
yeah, no, it was you, me, Janzer, and Mitchell. We were all IRL in Scum, like real life in Scum.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we weren't arguing or anything. We were just standing around talking and,
Hanging
you
out
know,
like a couple of
hang.
regular guys.
It was so weird because we had you had your bow and I had my AK. Janzer was sitting on his bike and we were all just like hanging out. It was just weird.
Well, it can happen.
You can move your sign. I made it way far out. I don't know if
I ain't moving shit. I ain't doing a goddamn thing. You didn't expect me to work, did you?
no.
I would hope not. I've killed a couple puppets and making bone needles and sewing kits. It seems to be working. You know, like I said, I made the backpack, the quiver, the bow. I've repaired some stuff. So far, so good. Oh, I need to make a holster. How many bolts do I have? I have 5. Crafting. Where's that holster at? What do I need? I need 4 bolts, scrap. I need 2 skins. I got everything except I need 1 more skin. 2 skins, 1 scrap, 4 bolts, my little axe, and a sewing kit. We're all over it, man. It's gonna happen. Let's see. And I hear another puppet somewhere in the vicinity, so I'll just find another puppet and kill him.
Kill that son of a bitch.
Yep, I'm going to. Oh my god. I just found a 49 out of 50 toolbox.
Wow. That
In
is a
the
find.
Yeah. I mean, early on, that's like gold, man. Because I was planning on collecting the nails and bolts and just making the 30 out of 30 toolboxes, you know.
This little cleaver's hanging in there.
Little cleaver's good.
I
Now,
haven't sharpened it or anything. It's still over 80 plus percent.
I prefer Fooster's machete, but the little
Yeah, me
cleaver is
too.
not bad. Fooster's machete just has a little bit more reach to it. Now, here's something I didn't remember, that there's locked, I probably knew it, these locked compartments up here in this top office. I didn't remember that. But I found Feudal's helmet, legit. What's it at? 76%. I could repair it, but I'm not going to right now. I'm gonna go find this puppet. And kill them. Take their skin. And make a holster out of it.
Holster, mighty holster.
I don't know if they're down, but I think they're downstairs. I don't know the spawn areas here very well, so I'm just gonna pretend that they could spawn somewhere around here and come get me. So I'm closing some doors. That's not gonna work. Well, this is gonna be a problem. I definitely do not know this area very well. Oh, now she's slightly warm. I got some work pants.
Work pants.
They were at 80%, so that was nice. There's at least 2 puppets down here, so it shouldn't be difficult. I just went around in a big circle and came right back where I was. Let's not do that again. I just want to see if I can see where they are. They're definitely in the area. This is where I came in with Bane on the big A. And all this was underwater. And me and TCB swam around with him and stuff. And he had the sharks swimming upside down. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, I remember you guys doing that.
Here's another thread. Taking that shit. Oh my god. And another toolbox. And a screwdriver.
Maybe he's upgraded the loot settings.
Oh, we can't have that. Put these arrows in the work pants. Put this toolbox in the animal skin quiver. Yeah, now we're talking.
Is that an arrow in your work pants, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm happy to see you. Where you at, you crazy fucker? I think they're out. Oh, here's another Feudal's helmet. I'm going to swap this one out because it's 89%. What's that thing weigh? 1.5 kilogram. I wonder how much one of those is worth.
That's a great question.
I'll carry it for right now, but I'm almost positive I'm gonna end up dropping it because it just takes up too much room. And see, I almost used the toolbox and fix that. Oh,
Repair it.
I'm gonna kill a corvid if I get a chance. Don't tell Feudal. Got him, rolled him. Oh! Oh! That was my 100th! My 100th animal kill.
Oh, nice.
And it was
Congrats.
so cool because I missed the first time, then the second time I hit the corvid with a crafted bow and it rolled, like just rolled him from one side of the hallway to the other. It was really cool. Now I gotta post this video, man. That is my 100th animal kill, legit. See, something good did come out of this.
It's your 100th animal kill.
You got it.
When they were talking about wiping the server, I was just like, poor jump.
Oh, but
I really, that was the first thing out of my mind. On my mind was, jump.
well, I do appreciate that, but again, you know, with my schedule, I'm not going to be able to play anywhere near what I used to. So it's not a huge deal. See where my metabolism's at.
Just get you a little bit longer gameplay, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we're really stretching it out, you know.
You're just gonna have to. Oh, that might as well complete the build process on that. Private.
It's just something we got to do, man.
Yep.
Well, for without going into too much detail, for the money and benefits that I'm making right now, and then for what I should have once I get done with training, I mean, I just found another fucking toolbox. I'm gonna drop Feudal's helmet. Now that's gonna be a problem. Okay, let's do this. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna really have to think about this. Where I'm gonna put all this stuff. I'm gonna have 3 little white toolboxes in my quiver, or on my improvised backpack. 41, 49, and a 37, which is not bad. I have to put this skin in the animal skin quiver. Okay. That'll work for right now. And I can still carry Feudal's helmet in my pants. I thank you. But I'll probably have to drop it at some point. Alright, now what happened to that puppet?
JT must have to take care of some personal stuff.
Yeah, probably. Sounds like his work schedule is not great either. Ooh, I heard another corvid. That was neat, though. Okay, that's just a regular door leaning up against a wall. What's that? It's a nail. All right, I'll take those nails. Nails are still more difficult to find, it seems.
Nails?
Yeah. I thought maybe there's a wardrobe in here. I thought, oh, maybe I'll find a hiking backpack. But I didn't. Okay, I hear a puppet down here, so. I think I keep going around in circles. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know my way around here, so.
I'm going in circles because I don't know where the fuck I am.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ah, here we go. Info put. Whatever that means. Información. Okay.
Bet we know what that means.
You bet your ass. Normally, I would not leave doors open, but I'm doing it now. I'm hearing these puppets, I just can't see them. I bet they're outside. 2 trailer park puppets go around the outside, round the outside. Ah, here she is, a little skinny one. Bitch.
The new Glock pistol
down.
update looks good.
Huh?
The new Glock pistol update looks good.
Good.
Block.
I don't think she's got anything I want. Except her skin. It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Precious.
Alright.
I want your skin.
Right, creeper.
Yep, that is kind of creepy, yeah. All right, I think I have everything to make it, and I do. Ching, baby. I'm making a holster. Right now. Cool as fuck. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't just go ahead and make up another sewing kit. While we're at it, that was a 10 out of 10 thread. You rarely find those. Okay. I think. Now that's odd. It made up a sewing kit, and unless I had another needle someplace that I did not remember, it did not use up my needle to make the sewing kit. We'll have to keep an eye on that as well. Remember, it was doing that a while back.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't use the needle. It wouldn't use your rag strips to make a puff ball for the bow and arrow. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm pretty well kitted already. And I've been on an hour.
Loot. Goblin loot.
I am. I can't wait until they get to the point where we can do something with these goddamn mobile phones in PvE. You know, dismantle them, smash them, whatever, and get the smartphone battery out. I gotta say, I don't love the way her outfit looks. However, it's pretty functional. Whoa. I hear a puppet, but I don't see him. Oh, there they. Oh, fucker came right through the wall. Big Stan! Oh, you bitch! I hit him 10 times, he hit me once. Unacceptable, Big Stan, you bastard. Has he got anything I want? He's got some sexy sweatpants. I can tell I don't have advanced melee anymore. I had to hit that fucker 10 times. My girl's dripping blood. Unacceptable. Alright, let me see if we get lucky. And maybe I'll get a good rag out of this. Nope. How about this one? Nope. That's bullshit. I need to repair her shoes. I got 4 sewing kits. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna go back and
Well,
check these
night
cars.
vision goggles is the first pick of the day.
Whoa, that's nice. Give me some bobby pins, you bitch.
Ghillie suit bottoms.
Are you doing a cargo drop?
Yep.
You prick bastard. That's unacceptable.
Nothing found there. Our battery.
Cargo drops are just so good. I don't know why anyone would not do them.
Right?
I mean, really, a person should learn how to lockpick. We figured it out. I think. Oh my god! Oh, I'm doing this. Take it.
What'd you get?
Blue oil filter, and
Ooh.
a gas can, out of a junk car.
AKS 74U. The first piece of my.
Your weaponry.
Yep.
Oh, it's over. It's all over.
What?
Do you know why it's all over?
Why is it all over?
What is my favorite melee weapon?
The katana.
Nope.
Oh, no, no, no. You got the little saw?
Try again.
The little saw is not your favorite weapon?
No.
Boosters?
Nope. You're not thinking
I,
clearly.
I don't know. I
Hey,
always.
bada 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 bada
Oh, the
bada.
bat. That's right.
I just found a baseball bat in the car. I'm making it right now. What's so good about the baseball bat is like three different things. You can do a lot of damage with it. You can smash stuff into lead plates or make toolboxes with it. And also, it's a melee weapon, it's a smashing weapon, and it has really good reach. I'm going to carry this little saw, or little axe with me until, let's see, what is that? I think I need a toolbox, a drill press,
Right.
and whoa,
Hello.
whoa.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
Um,
Welcome
now
back, my friend,
I got a problem here,
to the show
KG.
that never ends.
I got basic engineering. Oh, it's probably because it's medium. To make the blue oil can suppress. No, it says it's in basic and it's grayed out. It's completely grayed out. And I have the
Survive,
toolbox. Huh?
survival rifle skills.
Maybe. It's
Yeah,
completely
that's
grayed
got to
out.
be what that's got to be what it is. If your engineering's up high enough, I don't know. I think that pinches off of survival and rifle skills.
Okay, because I have basic survival, basic engineering, basic awareness, medium medical, by the way. And then, let's see, rifles is nothing, and sniping is nothing. Okay.
Damn, are you in game or are you
I'm in game.
okay?
He's fucking around is what he's doing.
I don't need per se, but it'd be nice to have your help on one thing if you can, please.
Okay. Yeah, just give me a second. I'll be
No
right over
worries.
there.
No, you don't have. It's not in game. It's out of game. I need to get the config files rebuilt. So, and I got to do it
Oh,
manually through the UI first. So, I just want another set of eyes.
If you do need to do a reset, or
We're going. It's yeah. It's not a matter of if, but when. So
well,
it's
I
like yeah,
mean,
no,
I'll go eat
yeah. No. You're fine.
something.
You're fine for the moment. It's like, but it's like there's going to be at least 2 or 3 resets.
But I'm not gonna lose my character progression, am I?
no, no,
No,
no.
resets, not wipes. Reboots. Sorry.
Well, I will tell you, if I lose this shit, I'm spawning it in. I'll get serious about this shit.
I didn't even bother with it. It's like I came in before this wipe. I basically went into SCUM admin helper and I basically built a kit that has every item I had before the wipe. So all I had to do is come in, load admin helper, and hit a button and Shazam, it was all there. So I'm right back to where I was before the wipe, inventory wise.
Well, you should wipe.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna get up and do my duty as a bathroom attendant, and then I'll be back in a minute.
All right, no worries. I'm gonna start working this here.
yeah, I'm working my way down through the snow. I'm gonna try to get down to candy corn. Oh shit! Oh, there's a fucking hey, KG. I got my achievement for 100 animal kills.
Nice.
Legit.
Yeah, apparently it's like,
I just
well,
killed a wild boar.
When you guys were talking all about the, the Robin the Hood and all that stuff, I never looked at my Steam achievements, and apparently I've done smashingly well because I've got over 3/4 of them now already. I didn't even realize it. I think it was like
If you've
72 of
done
them.
a lot
I
of
think it was like
fishing, then
yeah,
you're way ahead of where I'm at. I'm at like 70 something percent, but it's like 41 or 42.
yeah. I think there's a total like 71 or 72 achievements, and I think I'm in like sitting at like 50 or 60 of them already.
That's really
So
good. If you've
Yeah,
been
there's a
doing the
few of
boating
them. Yeah. Yeah,
and
there's
the
a few of
fishing,
them that I'm never gonna get. It's like the whole thing about shooting other players and stuff like
right?
that. I'll never get those.
I got
So
one because I accidentally killed a player on Mankind's Betrayal. I didn't mean to do it. I was trying to save him and I accidentally shot him.
yes, no, some of the some of the really entry level shit for like shoot your first player. I've got those because I've in some testing. There has been testing
Some
accident.
tomfuckery.
There's been some testing accidents.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And
I
the
would.
one the first thing I have for a player kill was the worst one, and it's like I don't remember who it was or what the scenario was, but I just remember we tried a shotgun, and the damage wasn't supposed to work, and we shot somebody in the face, and
You
it
gotta
blew
stop
their head
doing
off.
that.
It blew their fucking head off. I was like, literally, I was like, I screamed like a little bitch. It was me and Janzer and somebody else, and Janzer was. I was like, holy shit.
Well, remember we tried some damage at the trader, and the puppets damaged us.
Yeah, no, I fixed that. I know how to fix that now.
Good.
But yeah, this was when we were trying to institute the PvP zone, and it's like we were standing on the dock down there in Z4, and it's like I shot somebody with a shotgun, and their head just literally vaporized. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. Well, it's for testing purposes, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Did you ever start recording, by the way, just so I
I
know?
am. I am
Okay.
recording now.
Janser and I were joking about that last night, and it's like,
What
God,
about
it's like I didn't real
recording or shooting someone's head off?
know about recording, and it's like I was saying, it's like, God, I felt bad. I was watching one of Jump streams, and I didn't realize that I was being recorded at that time, and I go, I was talking some serious shit.
I don't think anybody noticed because Janser does it all the time, and I'm like, I say, "Oh, I'm recording" or whatever, and he's like, "I don't give a shit."
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He goes, when I first started doing it, so he goes, I'd always feel bad, and I kind of hesitated about going in because I don't like to mess with other people's streams. But Jump seems okay with it, so fuck it, Okay, Jump, I'm about to say some fucked up shit here. So,
Yeah, if I had a problem, I would tell you. Well, I mean, I have lots of problems, but with that,
okay, so if you do that, oh, that's cool. Okay, did not learn something new in Windows yesterday, so it actually works really well. Being perfect. Why is that not letting me bring up?
so are we gonna have to go back to G Portal
I don't know.
if this
I'm
doesn't get resolved?
yeah, I gotta keep it. Okay, you're
I
recording, so it's like
Yeah. Okay.
I won't be
Okay.
as verbose about this. So it's like let me put it this way. Um, there are certain aspects of this that we're not sure where the problem really is.
Right.
So before I throw anybody under the bus, I'll preference it by saying this.
We have to make
There's
sure we've
there's a
exhausted the options.
well, and even if we exhaust all the options, we still may not have a clear answer on it. So what does that mean? It's like
We don't know.
in in the way of IT and computers and coding and programming and everything else, there is a shit ton of possibilities that are inherent into the game code itself that could be a problem. So like I was telling the damned earlier, when this whole thing first started, you know, in all reality, from a computer perspective or a database perspective, this was the same database that was a fresh start on January 1st.
Yeah.
So that database has been running since January 1st, and it's been running 24/7
Yeah.
with all of the updates and all of the everything else. Anytime in the computer world, if you shut a server down, or if it doesn't reboot properly, or if an update goes in, or service doesn't stop completely right, there is a chance of corruption. It's like why that's why after about 3 or 4 years of running a Windows computer, it starts to slow down. It starts to lag a little bit. And what most people do is they'll reinstall the operating system. It's a term that I used to use is called OS decay.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
The OS just gets unstable. Well, databases is really the problem behind that, for lack of better terms. So when we started having this problem, were we sure that it was a game? No. But if we gotta, if we gotta fix something, let's go ahead and just do a clean wipe, and we'll hit multiple birds with one stone.
Yeah.
And we kind of do that on the off chance that it's going to fix that problem and be a little bit of a preventative measure. But once we did that last night and we brought it back up, bam, we have the exact same problem again, meaning that everything that we did was fucking pointless. So now, is it a hardware issue or is it a software issue? In all honesty, we don't have enough data, and Ping Perfect doesn't have enough data to truly assess the situation and make a proper evaluation. So, did we need to wipe? Probably not, at least not to fix this problem. Was it a wise move to do it just to kind of clear the baffles? Eh, probably. So,
Well, I'm
really what
gonna.
I'd like to do is it's like really what I'd like to do is it's like if we can prove that this is not a game issue, I'd like to do a server restore and basically fire it back up to the way it was, because I really don't feel like grinding my ass all the way through all this bullshit again.
Yeah.
But can't say for sure. So given given the developers' tendency to kind of fix one thing and break something else, and it's like and then throw you know and then throw what is it? Uh, Take the bread and circuses approach, the old Roman Empire bread and circuses approach to the problem, and it's like, don't worry about game stability, have a plane.
Sure. Let's do it.
It's like, here, have an airplane, and it's like, wow, look at how pretty our gun decay is, and it's like, yeah, but your game is still unstable as
Yeah.
fuck.
I was reading the patch notes, and some of the stuff that, it's their game. They're the ones. I'm like, why not fix some of these other things first?
Right. And it's like, and that's my thing, and it's like, that's the part that gets frustrating about it. I absolutely fucking love this game.
Yeah.
And but you're hearing more and more, big name streamers, I'm not going to out anybody, but you're hearing, you can find out for yourself who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
um Big name streamers voicing the same opinions. It was cool there for a while, and it's like, okay, great, but there are problems that have just been inherent to the game that are still there. And
Well, what?
here's a great example. '07, when '07 came out, they made a big fucking deal out of being able to keep the character stats, even though going all the way back to 5, they said at 5 a full private server wipe is not necessary. Everybody did it anyway. They said the same thing with 6. It was very low key, but they were still saying it. 7 comes along, they made a big fucking deal out of that. I mean, that was all over the place. And that little free event that they had, the little
Yeah.
launch event that they had, that came up repeatedly. Oh, yeah, you'll be able to wipe the server and keep your character stats. Great idea. One glaring problem. How do you do that?
Yeah.
There's no instructions.
Yeah.
And there's
The only thing I can think of is you export a file with everybody's characteristics, wipe the server, and then plug it back in. That's the only thing
logic.
I can think of.
Well, logically speaking, what you just said makes absolute 100% sense. Okay, it makes absolute perfect sense. Here's the problem. We don't have access to those files.
Yeah.
Okay, so the closest thing, and actually what we did for 7, we didn't actually do anything different than what we would do during a hot fix or a standard update, which is you go into the Ping Perfect portal or Nitrado or G portal, whomever, and you tell it, do a Steam update. And it goes out, it runs a script, it does its thing, and it updates everything. And it worked. It worked the same way. The secret, or the dirty little secret is that worked the same way for 5, and it did the same thing for 6. But because the powers that be, people's feelings, all kinds of other things, it's like, oh, we should just do a full wipe anyway. So, like after 6, we got about 3 days into it, and because we were having other kind of issues and problems, which turned out to be something else eventually, we wiped at 6. And okay, so great. We started over, we rebuilt. 7 took a long time to come out. We get to 7, Shazam, I did the exact same thing with this server that we'd done in the past, and it, quote unquote, it worked. now here we are having problems, and we did a wipe, and this one, surprise, same thing. Turns out the wipe didn't fix the problem because the problem's still there. So that leads me to believe that, and the reason I'm saying all this, and what leads me to believe, it believes me that there's something inherent to the game code that is still just fundamentally fooked in some way, and that's what's causing the problems. But here, have a plane.
Yeah. It is somewhat frustrating, I believe.
Server tick rate 5. Okay, so that's set. Blueprint auto destroy.
And I love the airplanes. It's my favorite thing.
I love them too. It's like it as well as I do. It's like I've done a metric shit ton of flying. I think it's fun as frack, to fly around. My gripe has been, number one, on several levels. Number one, there's a lot about the game lore that I don't know. And some of that's my fault, but also at the same time, the developers really haven't been incredibly forthcoming about some of the game lore. You can pick up hints and indications, but what, in the grand scheme of things, other than just a bread and circus type of scenario, what purpose do the planes serve in the game, or even in the context of the lore of the game? They're cool, they're fun, but other than that, it's kind of like, eh.
Yeah, well, I mean, I said it that I was considering buying, and I may still buy it, like a $300 flight simulator for RC airplanes. And I thought, now that I've got this, maybe I'll just fly the airplanes in SCUM, because it is like a lot like flying RC, although it's keyboard and mouse, not two joysticks and hooked in a controller to my USB port.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm using keyboard and mouse.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Instead
Keyboard
of
pilot.
using two joysticks on a real
Right.
RC type controller.
Word of caution,
Oh God, what'd you do?
unless you have medical equipment, don't teleport to the flag at our base.
What happened?
I fell right off the side of the building.
You shouldn't do that. I'm gonna have to ask you to move that flag. Maybe put it dead center.
It doesn't cover the area unless I put it where I put it.
Oh. Put what where? You dirty, dirty boy.
I could probably move it. Okay, KG. I'm sorry, what do you need?
On your side, I just need to basically you to call these numbers off to me. It makes it easier because I tend to transpose numbers sometimes.
Okay.
That text file that I put up in admin.
Yes, sir.
And actually, before we do that, let me, for security's sake, Jump, could I ask you to do? You know what? Never mind.
You can ask all you want.
Yep. Damn, jump down to squad 1, please.
Okay, that way we won't.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Hate you, jump by.
Hey, Jude. So far, so good. Don't drink gasoline. Where's that fucker at? Is he inside? Yeah, okay, I see him. Slightly warm. It's a 2-liter, but I'm not taking it. Truth be told, man. Is there a biker jacket in there? It's a leather jacket. 10 kilograms? Hell yeah, we're repairing that. I can't stand to leave it behind. We'll keep an eye on this food repulsion. 52 grams of protein is not great. I think we'll be able to get it without throwing up. It's close. Ooh, just made it. That was close. Okay, now, Yeah, I'll take some of that. Shit. Nothing but rocks. How about here? I don't want no yellow snow. Boy, it's pretty dark. Nothing I can do about it till I get some screwdrivers. Get a cargo drop. Get some night vision. Up to 100 fame points. There's a puppet on the left. Oh, of course it's a 10 out of 10 wire. Of course it is. Well, that food repulsion's not working good, is it? I should check this. Found one potato. It's a fucking wolf. Don't be wrong. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do. This is a good spot to log out. I'll stop the recording here. I just wanted you to see this. A 35-pound bow, baseball bat with nails, animal skin quiver, leather or improvised backpack, raincoat, work pants, got a jacket on. I have gloves, but I took them off. So I've been going about an hour and 3/4 on this server, and pretty well kitted. I made the holster as well. On this one. Didn't think to do it on the other one. Not too bad. All right, so I'm gonna bump up into Discord off stream and talk to those guys, and I'm gonna go get something to eat. Hopefully I'll be back. Peace.